What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the weekend reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, and my website. If you guys want to check it out and drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate it. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Gemini. So let's go ahead and get it popping. Shout out Red Sky. Shout out to Team Gemini. You guys are going first here for the weekend. But everybody, hello. Red Sky, what's going on? What's going on, Megan? Hey, Jez, what's going on, Ruby? Hey, Sue, what's poppin', Angel Eyes? Hey, Justin. Hey, Amy. How is everybody doing here today? Happy Friday, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get it poppin'. Starting out here with the Gemini. What do we got going on? Messages here for Team Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on for our Gemini gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Let's see what's popping here for your weekend, baby. Gemini, we're having a look here at about one more shuffle, and then we're going to go ahead and get it popping. What do we got going on? Gemini, overall energy for you is the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you could be connecting here with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Having a look at the current energy, we got here the Knight of Wands, what you're dealing with, King of Pentacles. Having a look here at the outcome for you, Seven of Wands in the reverse here as well. Interesting. Definitely feels like something is returning to you, but it does feel like maybe you are, how do I say this? I feel like you're returning to something and you're coming back into something because you've reignited some sort of spark, or you feel passionate again towards either a specific person or a specific situation, but you're feeling or looking called back to something in your life. I feel like you're definitely reclaiming some sort of abundance here. Looking at what you're dealing with, King of Pentacles, wonderful. This is the energy of abundance. So I do see for some of you, this could be about the weekend here. Maybe some of you are getting inspired. You're tapping back into more of an abundant mindset. For others of you, there could actually be this energy of you getting back into the energy of abundance. There could be some sort of work promotion showing up for some of you this weekend. If so, congratulations. There could be some money you might be coming into this weekend as well, especially if you've been working really hard or you've been looking for some sort of return financially. You may be getting this financial return. But looking at the outcome, which is fantastic, Gemini, Seven of Wands reversed, this is the energy of blockages being removed. So I feel that if there has been something blocking you from abundance, whether it's been a mental blockage, a physical person, or some sort of entity that has been kind of blocking you from receiving some sort of abundance, these situations are going, or these blockages, excuse me, are going to be removed here moving into your weekend so that you can reclaim the abundance that was once yours and that is rightfully yours at the end of the day. So if there's been any sort of problems, miscommunications, issues, I feel like those blockages are being cleared, and I'm very happy to deliver that news to you. So Gemini, do take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but looking like a fantastic weekend, baby. Okay, all right, Gemini, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Really cool. All right, so we started out here with our air signs for the for the weekend read. So we're gonna go ahead and do air. Let's do air, water, fire, earth. Jumping on into our water, let's have a look here at the Cancer gang. What do we got going on here for Cancer, baby? Message is showing up here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Oh, thanks, Red Sky. Happy it resonates with you. That's what's up. What do we got going on for Cancers this weekend? Messages for Team Cancer in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Cancer. I'm going to get you guys one more shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Ten of Swords in reverse. You might be dealing with a air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Current energy for you, Page of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with, the Nine of Swords, and then looking at the outcome for the Cancer gang, Ace of Swords in the upright position as well. So for Team Cancers, next 72 here for you guys, Ten of Swords reversed here, Page of Wands reversed here. I do feel like there's a certain level of disinterest showing up in a situation. You look like you don't want to do something. So why are you doing it? A falsified truth, Cancer. These ones are my worst nightmare, but I am guilty of falsified truth. So what do I mean by a falsified truth, Cancer? Well, sometimes we can convince ourselves that this is the way something is when it can be completely different if we wanted it to be. At the end of the day, our truth really boils down to how we perceive things, how we look at things, how we feel that this is how it's going to be, right? So if we were to tell ourselves we only have this option and we refuse to look at the other options surrounding us, we'll only believe that there's one option. We'll only believe that to be true. So Cancers, I'm feeling a falsified truth showing up in your weekend, and you're really stressed out about it. You're not interested in whatever this is. All right. You may feel like you only have one option. Maybe I can only be with this person. Maybe I can only get this job. Maybe I can only go to this college. All right. For some of the younger folk that watch me, right? Some of the younger peeps. But at the end of the day, you are freaking yourself out thinking that there's just one choice and one option here when there are infinite amounts of choices and paths that can take you to where you need to go. So Cancer, just like myself, because this is me talking to myself as well, don't get trapped in the falsified truth, believing that there's only one choice and one option to get to where you want to go. And don't freak yourself out thinking you're forced to have to take that opportunity, that choice, or that option, because if you allow yourself to open yourself up to a different perspective, a different path, a different way of doing things, you can have an entirely different result that matches exactly what it is you're looking for. Now, one of my favorite quotes that I say on this channel is a limited mind is a limited life. So when we limit ourselves, when we limit our choices, when we limit what it is we can believe to be true and perceive to be true, we are putting ourselves in a very limited and unhappy situation. But when we can open ourselves up to the fact that we are in an infinite universe with infinite possibility, we can start to expand our consciousness and see a different way. So for Cancers that are watching that resonate with this heavily, guys, I need you to open up your mind. I need you guys to open up yourself to the idea that there is infinite possibility. It exists for you. Just because right now you're seeing this in a tunnel visioned point of view, in a falsified truth, you're seeing that where I'm at in life, this is how it's going to be, you know? What if it wasn't this way? What if you had another opportunity? Imagine that for a second. What would that opportunity look like? What would that other choice look like? What would that other path look like? And if you can start to see that, then you're already in the process of opening yourself up. So Cancers, don't write yourself off just yet saying, hey, this is the way things are going to be, because you can change your life in an instant, but you got to be willing to be open to it, okay? I love you, Cancer. Love you so much. And like I said, I'm talking to myself too. I'm not beating you guys up or bullying y'all, because I am, kicking myself in the butt too, in a good way, with love, okay? I kick butts with love, all right, Cancer? I don't kick butts to be mean. I kick your booty with love, point blank, period. So Cancer, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but hopefully it helps out for anybody who needs to hear it, okay? Even if you're not a Cancer, if you need to hear it, glad you heard it, okay? All right, guys, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, we did our air, hopping on into our fire. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the lovely Sagittarian gang. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up here for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What's going on for Sagittarian peeps this weekend? Message is coming up for Team Sagittarius in the next 72 hours. Let's see what we got going on here for you. What do we got? That was quick as hell. Goddamn. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is the Strength in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we got here the Justice in reverse, what you're dealing with here. We have here the Four of Swords in reverse. And then looking at your outcome, we do have here the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. So all reversals across the board. Please do not yell at me. But let's have a look here and see what's happening, okay? Don't yell at me. I'm fragile. Sagittarius, for your next 24 hours, Strength in reverse here to the Justice card. By the way, you do have two major arcana. This is Leo energy. This is Libra energy. You might be dealing with them. It may be somewhere in your chart, but Strength in reverse here to the Justice reverse is telling me that it hasn't been a very balanced time recently, is what I'm feeling for you. Maybe you feel like you've been over-invested in someone or over-invested in a situation. I mean, I'm kind of hearing that energy of like, I feel like I don't have enough time. Maybe you've been working like a dog, you know what I mean? You've been working your butt off. You don't feel like you have enough time for friends, for family, for yourself. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough time to give your energy to a situation just because you're so busy, you're so caught up with life. And, looking at what it is you're dealing with, Four of Swords reversed, which is the opposite of resting. Four of Swords upright can be rest, but in the reverse, this represents you're busy, you're go, go, go. So Sagittarian, it looks like a very busy weekend where you kind of feel a little bit hectic. You don't feel like you have enough enough time or enough balance. And looking at the outcome here for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse showing up here for you is like, listen, even though I'm doing all this running around, I'm not exactly happy to be doing so. You know, Knight of Wands reverse here is the energy of feeling drained or feeling tired. So it can be a bit of a hectic weekend. I want to say here to Sagittarians, make time in whatever way you can for yourself. Maybe you're working overtime this weekend. Maybe you're picking up a lot of shifts at work. Maybe you have a really busy weekend. Maybe there's a wedding and you're in the party, you know, the grooms or the bridesmaids, and you're like, oh my God, I have so much to do, right? Could be a really hectic weekend, I feel, for some of you, but do what you can to make sure you're still designating and giving yourself some time throughout the day. You can fit it throughout the day, even if it's 15 minutes for yourself. Do your best to do so. It will keep you sane, okay? But just note that this is just going to be, it's just for the weekend, right? I mean, it's not going to be something that's going to last here forever. So if you're feeling really hectic, out of whack, out of balance, things will change for you going into next week. So I wouldn't be too concerned about it. Just do what you can to give yourself time. When you have time to give to yourself, there's always a way to fit it in, you know? I have a very hectic schedule every single day, but I do find a way to fit in time for me to enjoy myself, to relax, to unwind. So you guys can definitely do it too. All right. So I am just seeing hecticness showing up, but keep calm, carry on, take a breather, and everything's going to be all right. This will pass moving into next week. Okay. So of course, if it's your story, cool. If not, don't worry about it, but you'll make it through if you're looking at a little bit of a tough weekend or a weekend that consumes a lot of your time. You'll make it through. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, love you guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Natalie, thank you so much for super chatting the $10. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Helps out more than you know. Thank you for your donation, my love. Okay. Shout out to Natalie, man. Thank you so much. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the fire, we did the water, we did the air. Going on into our earth signs. What's coming up here for Team Taurus? What do we got going on for the Bull Gang, baby? Messages here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Conchetta said, hey, was just thinking if you were live, and here you are. There you go. You manifested me. That's what's up. Very, very cool. What's going on, Conchetta? How are you? I hope all's been great. What's coming in here for Team Taurus, please? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. No, in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Team Taurus, let's go ahead here and take a look. Overall energy for you is the Six of Cups. Having a look here at the current energy, we got here a Four of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, Taurus, we got here the King of Wands in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for you guys is going to be the Seven of Cups in the reverse position as well. So Team Taurus, coming into your weekend, guys, you know, Six of Cups here all the way to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. It kind of does feel to me for you that due to a past situation that's been on your mind pretty heavily, I think you're getting ready here to kind of open up about it, you know? Sometimes we can think about past situations, but we can't really be stuck with that energy forever. Inevitably, we're going to open up about it. So I feel like for you, Taurus, something's been marinating for a while. We are in pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. Of course, with Mercury retrograde, there's always that past energy coming back up, things that maybe we haven't fully healed from, or things that, you know, maybe we didn't pay too much attention to, but now it needs our attention because it's coming up to be released. So I feel for Taurians this weekend, some situation you're about to open up in reference to what you experienced in your past. Having a look here at what it is you're dealing with, you got here the King of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think there's a big part of you that wanted to kind of like bury whatever this situation is. It's like, honestly, Aunt, I didn't want to open up about it. I didn't want to heal. I didn't want to release it. I kind of just wanted to forget about something that I dealt with in the past. But looking at the outcome here, Seven of Cups reversed, it's like no matter how much you tried to distract yourself, you know, you can't kind of forgive whatever it is you went through here. So Taurus, it's time for confrontation moving into your weekend. And that's not a bad thing at all. Just throwing that out there for peeps. That is not a bad thing at all. I know that sometimes people may feel like having to confront something that might have bothered you, upset you, or something you went through in the past. It might seem like it sucks, but the confrontation is the first step to healing, right? First and foremost, you want to accept what happened. You want to confront what happened. You want to feel how the hell you feel, because you got to feel to heal. You feel me, okay? And if we ever try to ignore or distract ourselves from things we experienced, it's only a matter of time before there is no distraction. It's all that's on our mind, and we have to confront what happened. So, Taurus, I think that maybe for a while you've been trying to kind of distract yourself from a past situation that happened in hopes that maybe the distractions that you had would be helpful to make you forget it or let it go, but that's not exactly how it's going to work, right? And I think that you realizing this weekend that it is time for confirmation, or not confirmation, maybe somebody's getting confirmed if you're a Catholic, but now it's time for confrontation, right? And as you're recognizing that, it's like, okay, let's sit down here, let's take a look at what I went through, and let's work on this, let's heal, and I'm ready here for an actual release. I'm not here to distract myself. So I do see that coming into play here for you. Take that if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Taurus, thank you for coming out here nonetheless. Listen, it's not fun healing for the majority of the time. Sometimes you can have fun with it, but most of the time it's a pain in the ass to heal, and it's a pain in the ass to confront past situations and things that have kind of been marinating and been on our mind for a while. But you're at the first step of getting closer to releasing it and letting it go. And that's far more better than, dealing with this lingering past situation that's going to continue to be on your mind until you do something about it. So Taurus, doing some inner work here, doing some healing work coming into your weekend, but it's going to be to your benefit in the near future overall. So that's what I like here for you. Okay. Remember, Taurus, you're a bull. You guys got this. You're strong as shit. And I will see you on the other side, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Team Taurus, for coming on out. So we have finished up our first batch of Zodiacs here for the weekend read. We're going to hop on into our second batch in just a sec. By the way, if I didn't say hi already, Pisces love, what's popping? Hello, hello. Thank you for coming on in. How's it going? What's going on, Tiana? How are you? What's going on, Macarin? You said, you're scared. Why are you scared? What's going on over there? Don't be scared. Don't be scared, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Have fun over here. Thank you, Meek. I appreciate that. Hitting that like button. Thank you very, very much. Thank you guys so much. All right. We're going to hop into our fire, guys. Just give me a sec. I'm going to get a sip of coffee. And then we'll keep it rolling. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great weekend or a great start to your weekend. All right. I don't know why I said fire. Air signs are going first here today. My apologies. So getting back on into our air signs, let's have a look here at the lovely and amazing Libra gang. What's popping here, baby? Message is coming up here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on for Libra this weekend? Message is showing up here for Libra. Hey, Fawn, you said you're listening in the background at work. That's what's up. Have a good work day. Hey, hello, it's me. You said this is your first live. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hi, Aisha. How's it going? What do we got showing up here for Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on? Team Libra. Libra, overall energy here for you is gonna be the Justice in reverse, and Justice card is Libra energy, so you're showing up here in this reading. Having a look here at the current energy, 3 of Cups in reverse, what it is you're dealing with here, guys, the Emperor, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is gonna be the Page of Cups in reverse. So let's go ahead and see what is up. Team Libra. Justice in reverse here, 3 of Cups in reverse here. It does kind of feel to me like this weekend there is a situation happening where you feel like you're not able to see a positive aspect from it. So you're looking at something, but I feel like it's hard to see the bright side. Does that make sense? Right? So that's what I see showing up here so far. It's like looking at what you're dealing with, the Emperor, you're in a period of time right now where you have formed an opinion, and I feel like you're really sticking with it. You're looking at a situation and you're like, I just don't see any good coming from this situation. And you're very fixated on that here at this time. Looking at the outcome, Page of Cups reversed, I don't feel like, once again, you're seeing a positive to a situation, but you're also in a period of time where I don't think you want to create a positive forward situation or a positive future out of this is what I feel here for you. So there could be something that had happened or occurred between you and another person moving into the weekend. Maybe there was some sort of disconnect between you and someone else. This could be the energy of being irritated at your job. This could be the energy of being irritated in general. But it's hard for you to see a good outcome. I feel like you have your mind made up here is what I'm saying, or what I'm seeing here so far. So here's what I'll say to you, Libra, okay? I would explore. Even though right now it seems hard to see a positive aspect, I want you to remember there is a positive and a negative aspect in everything. Because in actuality, every scenario we go through is neutral. What we think about it, what we perceive of that situation, depends on whether we perceive it positively or negatively, right? So you can see a positive and a negative side to anything we experience because every experience is neutral, but it goes based upon the perception. I invite you to try to look at a bright side, to try to look at a positive here, even though it feels impossible. Take a step back, take a break, and try to look at the positive of what you're dealing with. Is there a good thing you're learning from your situation? Is there a lesson that you're learning that has a positive impact on you? Does this experience teach you something that's going to be beneficial to you going forward? Is there anything you've learned from this that could be good for you in your future? If that's the one positive thing you can grasp out of your entire situation, awesome. Because there's at least something about this that's good for you or good to know moving forward in the future. I would try to find that positive perception you can have based on whatever situation you're dealing with, because not only will it make you feel a lot better about the situation, but you can take something from it, which is good. You know, let's say right now you're not happy with someone and you don't want to see them ever again. That's fine. If you're not happy with somebody and you want to kick them out of your life and do you have every right to. But what was one great thing you learned about that person? There's got to be something, right? You're leaving a job behind. Your boss is an asshole. Okay, bye. Screw the boss. See ya. I'm not working here anymore. That's fine. What did you learn, though? What was one positive thing you learned out of that experience? You know, there is something there. Try to look for what that is so that you can take that knowledge with you going forward in the future. Okay? That'd be my best advice. Take that if it resonates, though. Leave it if it doesn't. But Libra, thank you so much, guys, for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Appreciate you guys tuning on in. So we had done our air. We're hopping back on into our water now. Going back into the water signs, let's have a look here at Team Scorpio. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Scorpio in the next 72 hours? What do we got going on here for you? Let's go ahead and take a look. Starting out here with the overall energy for Scorpio this weekend, we have here the Three of Wands. Energy of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something to happen. Looking at the current energy, Seven of Wands, what you're dealing with here, guys, Two of Swords in reverse, and then having a look here at the outcome for you, Five of Cups in the upright position as well. So Team Scorpio, for your next 72 hours, the Three of Wands here to the Seven of Wands, it does feel to me like you are waiting for this energy of resistance to stop. It feels like you have been fighting an uphill battle, and as we all know, trying to fight a battle uphill can get us pretty damn winded. Sometimes it feels like we can't make it up that hill. So you're waiting for something to get easier, but I'm here to bluntly tell you that it won't. And I may irritate people by saying that or make you upset by saying that, but sometimes things just don't get easier because they're resisting you in the first place for a reason. And now this is all about the process of letting go in this reading, right? The process of, okay, well, if this situation is tough and if this situation is causing a lot of resistance, should I keep fighting against the tide or should I go with the flow? Now that raises another question, because when you think about it, nothing is actually ever really easy. There's a challenge in everything. So I want you to ask yourself this question this week in Scorpio. Is what I'm waiting for to change? Is what I'm waiting to see become easier in my life? Am I waiting for it to become easier because I'm not up for the challenge? Or has it genuinely been so difficult, and has there genuinely been so much resistance that maybe I'm being called to someone else? That is the question I feel to ponder on moving into your weekend. Is this tough, but I'm just not up for the challenge, or I haven't been up for the challenge? Or is this tough and I've done everything and I've given it all I've gotten, but for some reason I just keep feeling resistance? Figure out which one it is. And based upon you figuring that out, you will be able to know what to do next. Because I feel like it's been a pretty hard time with the Five of Cups here, trying to make something work that feels like it just hasn't. And there is a difference in the situation, right? Sometimes, guys, things are just not meant for us. They're just not going to work, and that's okay. And other times, maybe we're not fully applying ourselves to take upon the challenge. Maybe we're not giving it our all, even if we say we are, you know? Sometimes we can't be. You know, sometimes maybe we're just not, right? I've definitely been in scenarios where I just truly wasn't up to the challenge, but once I actually hunkered down, it made a whole difference, you know? So ask yourself that question here, figure out what it is. Is it that you're not up to the task, or is it that it just won't work? I gave it my all. If that's the case, don't fight against the tide, go with the flow, see what else is out there for you. But if you can really apply yourself and be up to the challenge and make a difference, then really, really go for it this weekend. Put your all into it, okay? All right, Team Scorpio. I hope it made sense. Hopefully I explained that correctly, but thank you guys so much for watching. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but Scorps, thank you so much for coming out here nonetheless, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water. We also did our air. We're going to hop into the fire in a second. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Pisces love. Glad you're doing good. Aisha, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You said I have a beautiful smile. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Hey, Amy, what's going on? You said, hello, my soul family. Hello, hello. It's a good Friday today, guys. Good ass vibes in the air, man. I hope you guys are feeling high vibrational as fuck today too. Okay? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just delusional because I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. Y'all ever get so tired that you're like, ooh, it's a good time. I don't know. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe the coffee's kicking, but it's a good vibe today, baby. It's a blessed day to be here. It's a blessed day to be alive. Hope you guys are doing well, man. And you know what? Even if it's been a bit of a tough time for anybody who's watching, shit gets better. So keep your head up, okay? All right, baby. Let's keep it moving forward. So we did our air, we did our water, jumping into the fire. Let's look at the birthday peeps and see what's popping here for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Team Leo. Let's go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here for the Lion Gang. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Overall energy for you is the King of Swords in reverse. Looking at the current energy, we got here the Two of Cups in the upright. What it is you're dealing with, Leo, what do we got? We got here the Queen of Pents, and then looking at the outcome here for you is going to go ahead and be the Magician in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, Team Leo. Could be connecting with a Virgo because the Magician's here, so do keep that in mind. But King of Swords here in reverse paired with the Two of Cups. You know, I want to say here, moving into your weekend, guys, it does feel to me like you are opening up here to somebody very significant and special to you in your life, okay? So you're communicating here. You know, King of Swords in reverse is about unloading about maybe some of the things you haven't really wanted to talk about, so it feels like you're communicating and opening up, especially if you've been emotionally withdrawn or emotionally closed off. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be in a very nurturing space this weekend, guys, where you are recognizing what it is you need. Right? It's not necessarily about wants, but what do I need? What am I searching for? What do I need within myself in order to feel okay, in order to feel happy? So I get the feeling here that you could be talking to somebody about what you've been feeling or what your needs are. You might be communicating with a romantic partner. If you feel like certain needs aren't being met in a relationship, you might be discussing what those needs are so that your partner can understand where it is you're coming from. You know, if you feel like you need something out of your work experience, you could be communicating to a boss like, hey, I feel like I need more hours. Maybe I feel like I need more compensation for the work that I do. But entirely, I feel like this reading is coming down to you speaking up for what it is you know you deserve and you know you deserve to have in general. So looking at the outcome here, Magician reversed, yeah, there have been some things in your life that you feel have been lacking. So Leos, this weekend, you're stepping up in knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what it is you're deserving of, and now you are putting yourself in a position to where it is you can ask for it, you know? I can't tell you how many times I've met Leos, and I'm a Leo Venus, so this could be a Leo quality of mine too. It's a Cancerian quality as well, but I can't tell you how many Leos I've met who I would watch just, let's say, for example, they go to a restaurant, right? You're hanging out with a Leo. They get their order wrong, and the Leo won't say anything. You know, they're like, I don't want to cause conflict. I feel bad. At the end of the day, I know that I deserve to get my order right, but hey, maybe they just had a bad day. It was just a mistake. I'll eat these pancakes even though I ordered waffles, you know? So sometimes Leos can repress what it is they really feel, hold it in, rather than saying, hey, this is what I need. Sometimes they won't speak up. But that is the opposite of what's happening here for you guys this weekend. It's like, here's what's been lacking in my life. I'm going to go ahead and put myself out there and note and acknowledge that this is what I deserve. So you're getting ready here for abundance. You're getting ready here to speak up for what you rightfully deserve, Leo, rather than allowing the lack to continue. Does that make sense? Hopefully that does. But nonetheless, Team Leo, love you guys. Happy birthday to you guys. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but have a lovely week, okay? Or a lovely weekend, guys. Really, really appreciate it, Team Leo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our water, we did our air, jumping into the earth signs. What do we got going on here for the Capricorn? What's popping here, baby? Message is coming in here for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on for Team Capricorn? Just want to mention Cappy, Knight of Wands came out for you. There could be a message coming in here for you potentially. There could be somebody coming unexpectedly or on short notice. If you are requesting like an appointment or somebody to like come to your house, do an inspection or something like that, there could be like a short notice thing happening. So they might come out a little bit earlier than you anticipated. Or there could be somebody hitting you up out of the blue, communicating you, calling to you, or calling you or communicating to you, right? And it was a person maybe you didn't expect. So this weekend, there could be some Mercury retro vibes where somebody you haven't spoken to in a while might come out of the woodworks here to talk to you. So keep that in mind. But Capricorns, let's go ahead and get 2 shuffles for your weekend and we'll see what's up. What do we got going on for Capricorn in the next 72 hours? Let's see what's going on here for you. Cappy, overall energy for you is the 5 of Wands in reverse. Having a look here at the current energy, we do have here the 7 of Wands, what it is you're dealing with, King of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome, Capricorn, we do have here the 3 of Swords in reverse as well. So Capricorns, for your weekend here, 5 of Wands in reverse paired with the 7 of Wands. I get the feeling here for you that this is a no negativity zone at the end of the day, positive vibes only, walking into your weekend. 5 of Wands reversed, I'm not here to be in conflict. I'm not here to be stressed. I'm not here to fight. 7 of Wands, I'm here to push all that shit aside and be in a pretty good space. You know, looking at what it is you're dealing with right now, King of Wands reversed, this looks to me like Capricorn's getting ready to roll their sleeves up and do some of the hard work. Maybe this is something that you're probably most definitely not interested in, but sometimes we all got to do shit that we don't necessarily want to do. For example, some people love cleaning the house. Other people fucking hate it. You know what I mean? I like to clean the house because I'm OCD as shit, but I'm not a big fan of having to clean the toilet sometimes. It could be a pretty damn dirty job, but at the end of the day, gotta roll my sleeves up and clean that toilet, right? So with that being said here for you, Capricorn, I think you're acknowledging this weekend, you know what? There's shit I gotta do that I don't want to do, but I gotta do it anyways because you know what? There is something good that comes out of it, right? So looking at the outcome here being the 3 of Swords reversed, I feel like this is about putting your feelings aside. Whether you're coming to a conflict resolution with somebody this weekend, whether you are going to work or working overtime or taking up a job you're not happy with, maybe you got to do something that just maybe you're not totally happy with doing, but you know you got to do it. It's about allowing yourself to stay motivated and to get through it and to not let any sort of negativity come into the way, okay? And I like that for you, man. There is a lot of things on planet Earth that we got to do that we might not be happy to do, but serves a purpose, you know? Like, at the end of the day, like I said, cleaning toilets. Most people don't like doing that, but hey, you got to do it, right? So Capricorns, rolling your sleeves up, not being afraid to get a little bit dirty here this weekend, making sure you take care of business, making sure you take care of responsibilities, despite whether or not if they are of interest, okay, is what I feel here for you. And you know what? I think you're going to get things done. You know, if this is, this can even resonate to people who maybe have been struggling with like procrastination. If you're a Capricorn and you've been procrastinating recently, you know, usually when we do end up procrastinating, it's naturally because we're procrastinating on something we don't really want to do. You know, maybe you have some sort of job you have to do and it's like, dude, I really don't want to do this, but like I can't keep procrastinating. I got to get it done. If you're a college kid watching me, maybe you got an essay due and it's like, ugh, I don't want to do this essay, but hey, got to do it for this class. So you're buckling down, Cappies, and getting shit done. And I like it for you, you know? I do. I like it, guys. So let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Capricorn, appreciate you guys coming out and tuning in and spending some time here with me today, okay? All right, Cappy. I'm not sure how many of you guys would connect with that read, but either way, it'll resonate to somebody, right? But if it's not your story, definitely don't worry, okay? Hey, Zephyro, what's going on? Hey, Sue, you said thanks, Aunt. Enjoy your weekend also. Thank you, Sue. Enjoy your weekend, too. Thank you very, very much. Red Sky's like, I hate the toilet. It's not too bad, but it's, listen, man, at the end of the day, sometimes you just got to clean stuff, you know what I mean? Even if it ain't what you want to clean, you got to clean it. All right, guys, moving on forward here for you. We just finished up our lovely and amazing second batch of signs. We're hopping on into our final batch now, so we'll get back into the air signs in just a sec. Amy said I relate to having to clean nasty things sometimes. It's like that. Like for me, I think the toilet I can handle more. Have you ever snaked a tub? tub. Now, I'm not a plumber, but I got plumbing fucking experience, let me tell you. I have gone through enough clogged toilets as a child, and I've gone through having to snake drains on my own way too many times to the point where I can be a motherfucking plumber, okay? So one of the worst things I think is snaking a drain. When you snake a drain, ugh. It does not look beautiful what comes up there, okay? So talk about dirty jobs. Shout out to the plumbers, man. They hold it down. They really do. They really do, man. Hey, what's going on, the Bomb Mom? You said you finally made a live. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, though, guys. Give me one more sec, and we're going to continue out with our last and final batch, man. Happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday. All right, getting back into the air signs. Let's see what's up for Team Aquarius. What's going on with you, baby? Messages coming in here for the Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for Team Aquarius, please? Messages showing up here for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Aquarius, taking a look here at our last and final shuffle. Let's see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Aqua, overall energy for you is the sun. Oh yeah, I like that. You could be connecting with a Leo, or maybe it's just the season. You know, we're in August. It may be closer to the ending of summer, but maybe you're catching up them sunshine. You know, the sunshine, the sun rays, you're hitting the beach, you go into the pool. I don't know. This might be the weekend where you want to bask in the sun. Let me tell you, the sun is very beneficial. Get the vitamin D, super important and super good for mental health. You know, if you guys can ever take the time, wake up early in the morning, go look at the sun, go stare out in the sun, get the sun ray, go outside, have a cup of coffee. You will be feeling thebomb.com, okay? Either way, Aquarius, let's hop into it. Overall energy, the sun, looking at the current energy, King of Cups, or sorry, Knight of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Eight of Swords in reverse, and having a look here at this outcome, we have here the Ace of Cups in the upright. Aqua, look at this, baby. What's happening? What's crack-a-lacking and what's popping? So for your weekend, Aquarius, Sun card here to the Knight of Cups reversed. Kind of feels to me like you're in a period of time right now where you are really focused on not doing too much for other people. It does look to me like a weekend of self-care, which I love. Looking at what you're dealing with, Eight of Swords reversed, you're really calm, you're really chill, you're not overthinking, you're not worried. You seem very present this weekend, so I'm not sure. Maybe you're on vacation. Oh, I know an Aquarius is on vacation. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that they're doing good, but either way, it feels to me like you could be on a vacation or something like that, or maybe you just don't have work this weekend, so there's like a good amount of time to relax. I feel like relaxation is a major key event here happening for you guys coming on into your weekend, and I think that it's really going to start to bring in really positive emotions here, because looking at the outcome, Ace of Cups, personal fulfillment, positive emotions, but many of you could even just be practicing self-care and self-love. And as you're taking the time here to really enjoy yourself and to kind of like bask in all your energy, it feels really wonderful, guys. Honestly, I see Aquarians having a wonderful weekend, doing whatever the heck it is they want to do. But the number one thing here is relaxation, especially if you've been an Aquarius who's been stressed, if work's been a bust, if you're dealing with a crazy girlfriend or crazy boyfriend, if you're dealing with, rough life situations. Sometimes we all need a bit of an escape. We all need a bit of a vacation. And I think that that's what's happening here for you, whether it's a mental vacation, physical vacation. You're at a point in time right now where it's like, I just need to do me, I need to get in my zen, and I need to make myself feel good, and it's going to be a wonderful weekend of you doing just that. So Aquarius, I love it for you. Live it up and enjoy it, and thank you so much for coming out, guys. Okay, wonderful, man. Put yourself in the priority chain this weekend, at the top of the list. Put yourself at the top of the priority, okay, or the top of the priority list, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our lovely and amazing Aquarius. All the air signs here are done. We're gonna hop on into the rest of them. Aisha said, Aunt, I heard the New York accent in your voice when you said coffee. LOL. Yes, I am very New York, guys. Okay, I say coffee, I say meatballs, I say water, I say sauce. You can hear it, man. Listen, man, it is what it is. Okay, I grew up around a bunch of Italians, and I grew up in New York. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move forward. So we did all of our wonderful air signs. Going back into the water, let's have a look at the Pisces, baby. What's popping for the fish? Messages coming up for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the Pisces? By the way, not the 24, the next 72. What's going on for Pisces weekend here, baby? Message is showing up here for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Let's go ahead and see what's up. Pisces, what's poppin'? Overall energy here for you is going to be the Page of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at the current energy, we got here the Five of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, we got here the Three of Cups. And then looking at the outcome for Pisces, the Chariot in reverse. You could be connecting with a Cancer. So Pisces, for your next 72, Page of Pentacles here to the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I get the feeling here for you, Pisces, right now you're trying to get out of your shell even though you're not a Cancer. Right? Let's imagine for a second that you are a fish hiding under a crab shell. You are taking the crab shell off, Pisces, okay? So coming out of your shell this weekend is what I see here for you. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second to take the Aquarius sign down. There you go. But Pisces, you're coming out of your shell this weekend. I feel like you're really living it up and enjoying yourself here. Three of Cups could be about going out and having social time. If you've been at home recently pretty often, or if you've kind of just been not that social or avoiding social contact, I do see that this weekend you're going to feel like I'm ready to thrive. I'm ready to get out there and have fun and have a good damn time, okay? So Pisces, loving that for you, man. You know, looking at the outcome here, Chariot reverse, I think that to a certain extent, some of you guys recently might have been feeling pretty stuck and trapped in hermit mode. 1 second, guys, while I chat with you, let me fix this. But you may have recently been feeling pretty dang stuck in hermit mode, right? Maybe you've been really busy with work, really busy with friends, really busy with, you know, whatever life has had to offer. But with that being said here for you, Pisces, I get the feeling for you where it's like this weekend, I need to get out there. I need to be social. I need to have fun. I need to be doing something for me, but I also feel like the activity has to be a social activity here as well. So Pisces, getting out of your shell this weekend, you seem very social. You seem ready to get on out there and have a little bit of fun and escape a little bit like a Piscean would, okay? Sometimes we all need a little bit of an escape, Pisces, so I like it for you, okay? So if you've been in hermit mode, you're coming on out. All right, Pisces, beautiful. Enjoy yourselves, live it up, man. Have a good time, have fun. Loving it for my fish. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So all water signs are officially done here for the daily. We're going to go ahead now and hop on into the fire. So going on into Team Fire, let's have a look here at the Aries gang. What's popping here for the Ram fam? Message is showing up for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 72 hours. What do we got showing up for Aries this weekend? Message is showing up for Team Aries, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 72 hours. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here, baby. Team Ram fam, one more shuffle coming on up here for you, and we'll go ahead and take a look. All right, Ram fam, give me 1 second. Having a look here at the overall energy for you. You do have here a Page of Cups in reverse. Having a look here at the current energy. We have here the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, what you're dealing with here. We got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then the outcome for Aries is going to be the Knight of Wands in the upright position. Interesting. You know, I feel like maybe you're not wanting to work on a situation. I feel like this is about not accepting an opportunity, so you're not willing to put the work in. You know what it feels like, guys? You ever have something you wanted manifest, but like it feels like it manifested too late, like it came too late, too little, too late? Maybe you were wishing for a job opportunity eons ago, but now you're pretty happy with the job you have, and then this opportunity comes in and you're like, you know, I wanted that eons ago, but I don't really want that now. I feel like that's kind of the vibe for your weekend, where something you've manifested is coming through for you guys, and it isn't something that you really currently want now. Maybe it's something you really wanted in the past, but looking at the outcome here being the Knight of Wands, it's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind letting this opportunity pass on by. You know, sometimes I notice in my personal life when I set intentions to manifest certain things, they manifest for me, but sometimes there's quite a big delay, and things work out different for me. And I think to myself, maybe that's the universe taking control. Maybe the universe is seeing something I'm not in regards to what I'm manifesting. So usually what will happen is the universe will put you on a different path. It'll turn out to be a path you love. It'll turn out to be a path that's great and fantastic. Then what you manifest comes later. And then it's like a test. Universe is like, yeah, you think you really want this still? I mean, hey, you're happy where you are now, but do you really want this? Universe in a way sometimes is like, hey, I knew this was a better choice. You didn't see it then, but here's what you manifested. You could still have it, but by the time it comes, it's like, I'm good where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and let this opportunity pass me on by. So, Aries, take that if it resonates, if it applies to you in some sort of way in your life, of course. If it's not your story, don't worry, but that's definitely a phenomenon I've experienced before with the universe, so take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. The universe can be very comedic at times, you know? I've manifested tons of things I've wanted eons ago, but when the opportunity comes, I'm like, yeah, I don't really know if I want that now. I'm kind of good where I'm at, baby, okay? And if, in a way, too, it like affirms that you're happy where you are as well. So it's not a bad thing at all, okay? All right, Team Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Pisces Love, thank you for the 5. I appreciate that, dear. You said, thanks as always, Aunt. Sending good vibes to you, and have a great weekend. You too, Pisces Love. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for your always constant love and support. Really, really appreciate you. Okay. All right, guys, we're getting down to the wire, baby. We did the water, we did the fire, we did the air. Getting on into our earth signs. We're going to have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's popping here for the Virgos, guys? Messages coming in for Team Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 72 hours. What do we got in store here for you? Messages showing up for Virgo peeps in the next 72 hours. Virgo, let's have a look here at your weekend. I want to get you guys about one last and final shuffle, and then we'll go ahead and get it popping. By the way, I do want to say, for the 164 peeps in the chat, thank you guys so much for coming out. I think we peaked almost at 180-ish. Really appreciate everybody tuning in today. It's been a lot of viewers that we've had in a while, so thank you guys so much for your love and for your support, okay? All right, Team Virgo, what's happening with you? Overall energy, 5 of Swords in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy. Strength card in the upright. What it is you're dealing with. 6 of Wands in reverse, looking at the outcome for Virgo peeps. 10 of Pence in the upright as well. So let's go ahead and see what's up. 5 of Swords in reverse here to the Strength in reverse. Virgo, it does seem to me this weekend that you are in a period of time where you are holding yourself back. I feel like I'm hearing cordial. You're being cordial with somebody, Virgo, okay? Yeah, looking at what it is you're dealing with. 6 of Wands reversed, wanting to be under the radar, trying to avoid confrontation. Could be a family matter, with the outcome here being the 10 of Pentacles. You might not currently be very happy with somebody that's within the family, but it doesn't have to be like your personal family. It could be extended family. Maybe you don't like a mother-in-law, or maybe you're not fond of like your you know, on your husband's side, that side of the family, something of that nature. But I do see Virgo peeps being put into a situation where it's like, okay, I'm going to be cordial. I might not like the circumstances. Maybe you might not like the person, but I don't see you wanting to bring any sort of attention to that. And I don't see you wanting to get into a kerfuffle with anybody. So you're put into a situation with a person or a scenario you're not entirely happy with, but you are staying cordial, you are remaining tame because you don't want to get yourself involved in any sort of negativity. And you know what? That's a very classy way to work about it, to go about it. So Virgo, I applaud you guys for that. You know, I've had my fair share of moments of being very cordial. Sometimes that can be very silent in my views and opinions of certain people, but I'm not going to sit there and cause problems. You know, it is what it is. I'll be cordial. I'll do my thing. You do yours. We keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So Virgo peeps, you might be in a scenario this weekend. Just be mindful of that. That may come up for you where you might be involved in an environment or around a specific person that maybe you're not so, you know, super happy to see or thrilled to see, but I see you being very classy, handling it very classy, and being very cordial. And you know what? Everything works out fine at the end of the day, being in that environment because of the energy you're bringing to the table, which is quite lovely. So big ups to Virgos here that resonate with this. Really, really love that message for you, okay? All right, Team Virgo. Love you guys. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, but I am seeing that energy showing up here. So, you know, Virgo has their big boots on and they're being cordial and they're not starting any sort of drama or anything like that. So you guys are going to be a-okay. And like I said, you know, it could be like some sort of family event or something of that nature. And it also could be a surprise. I just want to mention that. That's why I think that that's what's showing up more in the prediction way. This could be a surprise to you. Like you might come into contact with someone you didn't expect to see this weekend, or you may be thrown into a situation that just kind of came out of nowhere. So if it's uncomfortable, you're handling yourself well. All right, Virgo, love it for you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for coming out here, though, nonetheless, okay? You guys like what I'm saying, man? Everybody over here is like, kerfuffles. What, Aunt? No kerfuffles? Yeah. Eclipse Chaser said my mantra is no kerfuffles. You know where I got that from? I got kerfuffle from Judge Judy, okay? God bless her soul. I grew up watching Judge Judy with my mom. She makes me laugh hysterically. She's a very funny woman. Either way, though, she says, getting into a kerfuffle, you know? Anyways, guys, with that all being said, guys, thank you so much for coming out here to today's weekend read. Really appreciate you. Hope you guys enjoyed it and had a fun time. It's been a really fun reading today, so I hope you guys had a good one, man. Of course, for anybody who's here, if you can drop a like, that'd be really awesome. Really helps out with the channel, so I'd be super happy if you can drop a like and bless me with that today, my friends. Of course, for any of you guys who are new here, if you're interested in subscribing to the channel, you're more than welcome to. I would love to welcome you here into the Soul family, so hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to hopefully never miss when I upload or when I go live. I'll be happy to hang out with you and spend time with you guys too, all right? But yeah, man, I think that's it. Coming up for next week, finishing off the August reads. And that's about it. That's on the agenda. So finishing up the August reads next week, that'll be on the agenda for sure. And if you guys still want to participate in the summer sale, guys, we got about 3 weeks left. On the 31st of August, the summer sale will come to an end. So if you want 20% off on a 15-minute personal reading, use code SUMMER23 at checkout on my website. Only available on CancerMoonsTarot.com. If you want to participate in that sale, you got about 3 more weeks left, okay? All right, everybody. I love you all so much. Thank you for being so great today. You guys have been so fun. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next video, okay? All right, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all. Peace.